I'm going to show you how to apply for STEP eligibility using AmpliFund. Right here on my screen, you'll see the opportunity details information. After you click the apply button on the STEP, you'll go to this AmpliFund link, and I'm going to go ahead and click apply. I have already registered. If you haven't registered yet, you can go ahead and click register. If not, you can do your login information. Click login. And I know I'm logged in because I will see my email address at the top right, and I'm going to go ahead and click apply again. So here's kind of like the timeline for this application. So right now we're on project information page. I'm going to go ahead and name my application. For award requested, this application is really for eligible, so you're not requesting a grant amount. So you can either put $1, you can put the maximum's a little under 25,000. You can do essentially, it doesn't matter because you're not actually asking for funds yet. The primary contact information is going to populate to what you registered your account with, but you can change the primary contact information for this application. So if we had questions, who should we contact? So who should I call if I had a question on your application? So you can go ahead and change that to the actual primary contact if it's different than the application preparer. I'm going to go ahead and click mark as complete. This is very important that we finish every page as mark as complete. If you're not done yet, you can go ahead and click save and come back. But every page will eventually need to mark as complete. And now I have a check mark since I marked it as complete. I'm now on the form section, and I will go ahead and click part 1. In the status column, they're all going to default to new. If we save them, they'll mark as in progress. And finally, when we're done with them and mark them as complete, they'll show as complete. We will need all of these 4 forms to be marked as complete in order to submit your application. This is going to be the organization that is the applicant. Primary contact phone is just asking it again because on the previous page it wasn't required. So we are requiring that. And if you had an extension. Is that preparer different from the primary contact applicant? So again, the first page is who should we contact? We have a question for this, and this is asking like who is actually preparing the application. So if it's the same person, go ahead and press no. If it's different, the application preparer is different from that project information primary contact, you press yes and continue to fill those out. Mine is no. Once again, I'm going to mark as complete. I got the success emblem. I clicked save and continue, so we'll just automatically send me to the second page. And you would just fill this out how you would normally fill it out. For these 2 uploads, they're going to go to this link. You're going to download both the debarment certification and the client self-representation. You're going to download them to your computer, fill them in, save them, and then you're going to upload the completed documents to the application. So I have already done that. So on this one, you'll need to fill in the bottom. So I'm going to go ahead and upload my completed ones. And then I'm going to continue to fill it out how I usually would. And when I'm done at the bottom of the page, I'm going to go ahead and mark as complete. Or if you're not done, you can click Save. I'm going to go up to the timeline again. I'll click Application Forms. And you'll see that it's now marked in progress. So I can go ahead and click back into that. I can fix whatever I needed to fix. I can go ahead as mark as complete. Save and continue. You can do that for any of those forms. And then once you're done, you're going to do the electronic signature. And again, I'm going to mark as complete, and I'll get the success pop up. Go ahead, save and continue. This part 4 for further questions, it doesn't have any fields to fill out in there, but you're going to still mark it as complete. It's just for extra information. And at this time, if I click on application forms, I'm going to see all of them are complete. I have a little checkbox by forms. So I'm going to go ahead and click submit. I have all 3 check marks, so I can go ahead and submit my application. And I'll get a successful submission screen. If you want to download what you submitted, you can go ahead and click the review button. If you ever log back in and you click the Nebraska icon in the top left, you will see your application submission status. So I haven't submitted mine yet, but if I did, it would say submitted, or eventually it would say approved or rejected. After I do submit my application, that primary contact email address on project information, they will receive a successful submission email. So I could go ahead and submit my application.